Hey there. Ever since we've been doing these mission videos, I've received great feedback from you in terms of you love getting to know our partners, or you feel more connected to our church and how we're engaged globally and locally in God's mission. I also hear through your comments and questions that there might be some areas that are less clear, or areas that I could really clarify for you. And so that's what I want to do today. I just want to spend a couple of minutes really looking at how our partnerships fit together, how it is that they're supported and cared for. And so the first thing I want you to know is that at Crossroads Church, we value partnerships so much. We really believe that there's no point in reinventing the wheel or trying to go it alone. We really value what we can learn from others and what we can learn and gain by working together. And so we really look for strong partners that we can work through, and that helps us to really widen our reach as well as really deepen our impact. The other thing I want you to know is that everything that I get to be a part of in my department is divided into one of two categories. And so everything we do is either in the compassion side or the outreach side. And so I have two separate budgets. I have different teams that support both of those. And I'm just going to look at that a little deeper with you right now. So when I say compassion, I want you to think about us supporting humanitarian work or community development. And know that we're motivated specifically by what Jesus says in Matthew 25. Where Jesus asks us, among other things, to feed the poor, clothe the naked, care for the sick. This is when we're able to give that cool cup of water. On the compassion side, we support all of our partners through our compassion budget. So when you give using the red envelopes or supporting us during our Christmas compassion campaign, this goes directly to support our compassion budget. Within this budget, we have both global and local partners. So let's look first at the global side. All of our partners are managed by our faithful Global Compassion Committee, which currently has 7 members. Our Global Compassion partners include Haiti Arise, World Relief Rwanda, and International Needs Uganda. And also in this budget, and managed by the same team, is our relief or disaster response. On the local side, everything is managed by our Local Initiatives Director, which is Lori Whitaker, and she supports all of our local compassion partners, which are Central Alberta Pregnancy Care Center, Hope Mission, the Outreach Center, and schools. And so that's one budget, one side of how we engage as a church in God's mission. Now on the other side is outreach. For outreach, I want you to think about evangelism, reaching the lost, and know that we're motivated by what we see in Matthew 28, the Great Commission, when we're sent to make disciples of all nations. Again, with a separate budget and team, yet with a different focus, and yet all of them are part of what we do as a church to engage in God's mission. So in outreach, our partners are supported by the missions budget. When you give to missions on the website or through the envelopes that you get at the beginning of the year, you're supporting all of the partnerships managed by Mission Advisory Team, which currently has 4 members. A major focus for us is the 3 priorities seen in the far left banner in the sanctuary: persecuted believers, national pastors and leaders, and Muslims near and far. Through these priorities, we are currently working with 5 global outreach partners. Bridges of Love, where we support work in the Middle East. Empower Ministries with Ron Pierce, where we primarily support evangelists and providing materials for Muslim background believers in places like Ethiopia, China, and Israel. Global Disciples, where we support trainings of church planters among Muslim communities in Africa. Hellenic Ministries, where we support church planters in Greece. And Partners International, where we support evangelists in Pakistan. So when you give to missions, you're supporting these global outreach partners, as well as all of our beloved missionaries. Furthermore, we've been supporting our refugee sponsorship through this budget. So there you have it. There is a snapshot of our compassion and our outreach and everything that we're a part of as a church, through my department at least, when it comes to missions. So I hope this helps give a little bit of clarity. If nothing else, it should give us all a more common language so that we can talk about the same things and actually recognize what it is we're talking about. So if you ever have questions about anything that I've talked about today, any of our partnerships, know that I would love to hear from you. Thank you and have a great week.